Hi, I'm Pablo Vegas, President of AEP Ohio. I want you to know we are listening to you, we hear your questions, and I'm here to give you answers. One of the most frequent questions you ask is why has it taken AEP Ohio so long to transition to a competitive market? Let me give you a little history. More than a decade ago, state legislators voted to give a majority of Ohio citizens the opportunity to have a choice in picking their electricity provider in a competitive market. However, since that policy was adopted, the Public Utilities Commission of Ohio, or the PUCO, has repeatedly asked us to delay our move to competition, and they had a good reason to do it. It kept electricity prices lower than what they were in the competitive market. It was the right thing to do for you, our customer, so we agreed to wait. In 2005, again we were preparing to move to a competitive market, and again regulators asked us to wait. Our electricity prices were lower than the going rate on the competitive market, so we filed for lower regulated rates, which kept your electricity prices low. It was the right thing to do, so we did it. Then again in 2006, the PUCO asked us to dedicate our low-cost generation fleet to our customers instead of participating in the competitive market. We did the right thing so customers would have stable, low rates through May of 2015. But then last year, the economy began to change. Factories and businesses were using less electricity, and the demand for electricity was down. As a result, electricity prices fell, and for the first time, prices on the competitive market were lower than some of AEP Ohio's prices. The PUCO said now is the time to move to the competitive market and to do it as quickly as possible. We agree that it's the right thing to do. We just want the right time frame to do it. Back when deregulation was approved more than 10 years ago, utility companies were given 6 years to transition to a competitive market. Some companies took more than 8 years. All we're asking for is 3 years. We need this time to unwind the contractual and legal obligations that we entered into that guarantee you enough electricity available to serve your needs. A fair transition will ensure a reliable source of electricity, strong competition, and low rates for all Ohioans. If you have a question, I'm here to answer. Please send a message through Facebook, Twitter, email, or our blog. Thank you for your time.